Everybody, so we are here with a little catch up. Junk Journal July 2023. It's the month-long challenge hosted by @Meg Journals, hashtag Junk Journal July. So I was out of town for day 1, 2, and 3. So I'm going to do a little catch-up video. Day 1 was good vibes. Day 2 was pop of color. Day 3 was negative space. So I am planning to do all 3 here. I've spent the morning kind of cleaning and organizing my stash of stuff. And so I have a handful of things that I'm going to work on. Just kind of to, I don't want to do this yet. Just kind of to get this done. So this is an image that I printed off from Cindy at Studio Lou. I believe it's been a mustache for a little while, but I believe it was one of the Journal With Me images she did as a Patreon member. She does a monthly stash of goodies, images, digital downloads, and I believe this was one of those. But mushrooms to me says good vibes, and so I have this. And I thought we would start by making some journal cards out of this. I'm not gonna, of course, I'm not gonna sew because I don't sew on camera, but I feel like I need to trim this down a little bit. Give me some workable space. But I'm gonna glue it to this folder and have this, the yellow is the back side for the journal space. I was playing around with my options for good vibes. I have some scrapbook paper that is 60s-ish, 70s-ish. It's got mushrooms and good vibes and things like that. And I was looking through it, trying to decide if I wanted to play around with it. And then I came across this. I had printed off a couple of her images, and haven't done anything with them, and so I thought I would. One of my besties really loves this image, this series that Cindy did, and I'd love to be able to do a little journal for her. How's best we're gonna do this? We are going to sew these, so maybe I can just get away with using my glue stick. I'm going to glue them down, then cut them out is my plan anyways. So I thought I would go ahead and chop these up and call them good vibes because they're mushrooms. And so far, let's see, it's actually day 8. I just finished up my brown paper. My brown paper prompt, and I was just thinking about, you know, we're 8 days into this, and I've watched several people's videos, and I'm just really enjoying seeing what people are doing with this, and but I will say this, so far, all the videos I've watched, Cindy at Studio Lou, her day 1 good vibes video is my favorite so far. So maybe this is a nod to her. You know, thanks for the good vibes. I'm gonna use your image for my good vibes day. So I'm not gonna try to cut this willy-nilly. We're gonna use our ruler and do it the right way. Not with scissors though. Well, let's see here. Why are we not even? Why don't we just do this? I'm just gonna hope that I cut that even. How's that? Aren't these so pretty? So, so pretty. I'm gonna trim that with my scissors. I didn't want to get too much into big projects on this video because I'm actually doing 3 prompts. So I'll just do these as my good vibes. And I'll have to, I'll finish them up, I'll sew them. And I'll probably add some little floofies at the top. I did not cut that straight. Okay. Let's see where our center point is. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 1. Make sure you guys are in frame. I don't know why I'm so nervous about that. It's not like my camera goes anywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're just gonna go with it for right here. Could fold these and have little cards, but I think I want individual journal cards. My corners. I think I'm going to just little round them this time. Just do the little rounder. So this will be my good vibes working with the mushrooms. Using Cindy at Studio Lou's images. So a little nod to her good vibes video. Yeah, 4 little journal cards. And I'll stitch around them. I'll probably change out, I think I've got black in my sewing machine right now, but I'll probably change out to the, I have a cream color, so that way it'll kind of pop out of this. So there's that. So next, that's our good vibes. Next is a pop of color. Okay, so I struggled with this because, I'll show you why. Let me get my stuff here. I thought I had everything ready, but I don't. I struggled with this because, I mean, how do you define a pop of color? So, here's what we're gonna do. I have these little scraps of paper, again, kind of going through my scraps. scoot you up here. I wonder if you can fit. Yep, you fit-ish. You fit well enough for us to work with it. Going through my scraps, I had these little kind of muted cream color scraps. Really pretty paper. But kind of muted. Let me separate them because I'm doing two different things with them. Shaky hands this morning for some reason. Okay. So here we go. Go with the muted. This is interesting to glue because my glue just kind of popped right through. Ugh, glue's all over my hands now. It's hard to glue these open holes, so I've got glue spackles. And so I want to use, I fell in love with these butterflies. We have a local, called South Main Creative. It's a local artsy type store slash flea market slash, and these were at the front desk and I fell in love with them. They're double-sided and basically you can, excuse me, I just thought they were pretty. But this one is that muted color with a little pop of color. So I thought we would do something like that. Real simple. And I'll stitch around this whenever I get my my color changed out in my sewing machine. I had red in there because I was working on the Raggedy Ann and Andy, but so I was trying to use up the last of my bobbin, the red bobbin. But I just switched it out to do black, not even thinking that I would fixing to be doing a bunch of muted colors, but you know, that's the life we live. I think I'm gonna glue down one side. Because if this is a journal card, I moved that totally. we don't want her wings to be flippy flapping around. So maybe I'll just glue her down a little bit. We'll just have to be careful with her when we get ready to. So there's our pop of color. That little butterfly is our pop of color on that one. And on this one, this is the one I kind of struggled with, because how do you define a pop of color? I have this. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I was going to not do what I just did. Oh, come on. I'm trying to get this modern sticker off of here. Tore off some cool numbers, but oh well. Let me trim this guy up. Anytime I'm tearing up a book or dismantling a book, and I have a page with a library card on it, I keep it because they're fun to work with. Let's see here how many. These are 3 wide, so I'll go in a little bit. Once again, it's supposed to be rainy today, but once again, it's not. I think that's crooked, but that's my favorite word lately is crooked. It's all crooked. It's crooked. It's all crooked. Okay. That works for that. Now, here I am fighting with washi stickers again. One of the things that on my list of journals to make has to do with books and library and all that. So I foresee that I'll have a lot of these things in there. Okay. So I think I want to this is not necessarily my pop of color. This sticker. Maybe it's just stickers overall that I fight with. Oh, that's a sticky sticker. It says, "Oh, darling, let's be adventurous." I think that needs to go in the center of this doily. Maybe it'll stick and stay. I don't think I need any of these other stickers in this sheet. I don't think. Maybe I will. I'd like to cover up the title here. maybe if I had... Maybe if I had... Bear with me a minute. Well, you know what? Maybe if I did these little stickers here. I could do that. Gotta get up in my chair. I could do that. And then that. So my pop of color is this. Even though it's not very colorful. It is color. No rule on what color the pop of color has to be, right? There we go. That covered up that title. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this showing. Are you gonna stay? I think so. And we're gonna use the big glue. Squished out again. This is just a little paper flower that was in my stash. So the pop of color is going to be this peach that matches this flower and this part that says, "Oh darling." And this says classic myth and legend. So that kind of goes with being adventurous. So that's a pop of color. And this is just on a page. I'll decide what to do with it when time comes. So that's that. So we did 2 pops of color. Negative space. So I'm going a different route with this one. I am going the route of this sheet of weird negatives. It is on photo paper. I can't make out anything of what anything is. Except for there's a picture of some people sitting on a car. And this is a person in front of a window. But it's a photo sheet and it's a bunch of negatives. So I thought I would do some weird journal cards out of it. That's what I thought I would do. I'm gonna, since it's such a weird texture, I'm gonna use my good glue, my big glue, and my Schmoosher. It actually sounds like it's raining. I can hear little pitter patters. You know what? I might sew this one, the black, before I take the black out of my sewing machine. I could do that. All that to say, I'm gonna sew these. So that's why I'm not too stressed about making sure they're completely glued. I'm gonna try to get, actually kind of in the center because this is so grungy feeling. It's cool though. that's what I'm doing with negative space. I'm making some journal cards out of some negatives. Because I found this negative sheet. It's been in my stash for a while, and I love it. I think it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 3. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trying to just find the center. I'm not going to stress about what's on the other side. I'm just chopping it up. Ooh, we can keep them big journal cards. Well, I think I better chop them down some. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, I don't want to get in the... I've struggled with this in March, with the Mass Make March. I know I mentioned that a lot, but it was a good challenge. It was a fun challenge. I struggled with making ephemera because I was scared I was going to make it too big, and I ended up making some of them too big for some of the journals I wanted to do, which is disheartening. So I don't think I'm going to round these edges. So I have some word snippets. These are kind of cool. They're on, this was in some Happy Mail. They're stamped on some little scraps of paper. One says elusive and one says shatter. I think that is appropriate. Everything's sticking to my fingers because I got glue on it. Yeah, I think those are cool. Wonder what's best to glue these little guys. I guess since I'm still dealing with the paper, I'll deal with, I'll use my good glue. It's crooked, but you know, that's why we do things here. Right. And then on these two, I have a couple of word snippets. The world kissed some with pain. Ask me to repay it with songs. Face in the window. Actually should have been that one. I have other word snippets. I just yeah, that really should be that one. If we can change plans. Because that is a face in the window. Back up and regroup on that one a little bit. Okay, so elusive, we can do that. And then, let's see here. Let's look at where I'm at on time. Ooh. Let's look at a different word snippet for this one. I need a bigger box for my word snippets. How about no more time? These are wanting to curl up. I think it is raining out there. I like that. I like the sound of that. No more time. Okay, so that's what we did. That's our catch-up video for day 1, 2, and 3 of Junk Journal July. Where's my pen? So this is a catch-up of day 1, 2, 3. So our good vibes, we did 4 journal cards, and I'll stitch them with some cream color stitching so that'll pop out. These are an image from Cindy at Studio Lou. Very cool. She does very cool stuff. So anyways, that's our good vibes. Pop of color, we've got these 2 pieces. Our pop of color is the purple from this muted butterfly. And then our pop of color here is the peach and the flower and the saying. And this is a pocket, a freestanding pocket, I guess. And then for negative space, we kind of went a different route with it. I used this sheet of negatives. We got no more time, elusive, face in the window, and shatter. So these will all be stitched and tucked in my ephemera stash, and we'll call it done. Thanks for joining me on this catch up. Again, this is day 1, 2, and 3. I'll be back tomorrow with day 9 is balance, and I'm a Libra, and so that word speaks to me really strongly. So I'll have to see what I can do with it. Hopefully you're following along, joining in on this fun. Again, Junk Journal July 2023, hosted by @Meg Journals. Check her out, and we will see you guys soon. Bye for now.